What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 19 of our Pokemon Emerald Seaglass walkthrough. In the previous video, we made our way to Lilycove, where we found some Team Aqua grunts. We also bumped into May and battled with her for one crazy rematch, and we explored some of the department store. In today's video, we're going to continue exploring Lilycove. We've just entered the museum, which we are checking out, and we are going to try make our way to the Safari Zone and see if we can work our way through that in today's episode. So lots of exciting adventure in store, and I am hoping to find some amazing Pokemon and items along the way. Here in the museum, we've spoken to one of these people and we've checked out everything. There are some artworks on display, but otherwise nothing too useful in the museum yet. So let's head over and try make our way to the Safari Zone. It is quite tricky to try and work your way through there. Here's how our current team is looking. So as you can see, our team's looking not bad at the moment. We've just added a Duskull to our party. So I'm not sure how that's going to perform. I've never used Duskull before, but I'm excited to try and evolve it up. Now we have just flown to Verdanturf Town in order to collect the PokeBlock Case. We forgot to do that previously, and now we can quickly fly back. We actually need this to try and enter the Safari Zone. So make sure you have the PokeBlock Case. If you haven't, quickly go fly back and pick it up. And we've just encountered a wild Miltank along the route. It's level 26. It is a Pokemon that we haven't caught yet, so we definitely are going to try and add it to the collection. And this Miltank's defense is super high. We are actually struggling to cause a bit of damage. But there, by accident, we knocked it out, so that didn't work in our favor. We've also encountered a wild Gloom here, so you can definitely find some really cool Pokemon along this route. I also can't wait to see what kind of Pokemon we find in the Safari Zone and if it's any different at all. I remember in all the previous games you could find like a Kangaskhan in here, which is a real powerhouse for a normal type Pokemon. But we've entered the Safari Zone with the help of our PokeBlock Case, and the first Pokemon we have encountered is Apom, a level 25 Apom. Decided to skip that one and continue exploring. We'll see how far we can actually get. It looks like that's the end of that path. You've got to use the bicycle in order to ride up there. We've encountered a level 7 Drowsy, which isn't a bad option. We'll try and catch it. We've thrown a few Safari balls, but you can actually go near to it as well, which might improve your chances, or it could run away. Unfortunately, we couldn't get Drowsy, but now we have found a level 25 Psyduck. You can use your PokeBlock to try and help catch some of these Pokemon, but we aren't going to use that. It's a bit of a mission. Psyduck has fled, so we aren't doing really well yet. We haven't caught anything. Seems to be quite difficult, but at least we're starting to see some of the Pokemon in the area. We decide to go on our Mac bike and quickly go up that little ledge. And here we've encountered a level 27 Snubble. We throw out a Safari ball and finally we got something. So our first Pokemon is a Snubble. We'll explore what else is in the area. And wow, we've just found a level 27 Pinsir, one of my favorite bug types. Hopefully we can catch this one. We throw 2 Safari balls and finally, yes, we got it. So that's what I was hoping for, some really cool Pokemon. And now we get off our bicycle and continue exploring the route. Hopefully we can end up in a cool location. Here we've just encountered a level 27 Rhyhorn, but we already have Rhyhorn in our party. And we've encountered another Snubble, so it looks like those aren't very rare. You can also actually leave Pokeblocks in these little Pokeblock feeders, and that will also help you encounter some more wild Pokemon. We just found a Pineco, which I decided to flee from. We ran away, and we're going to surf across this little dam and pick up this item. We found another Psyduck, which we are trying to catch this time. Hopefully we can. The previous one fled, so it was a bit tricky. We throw a few Safari balls at it, and this one also fled, so Psyduck seems quite challenging. Maybe we have to go up a bit closer to it before we throw out our Safari balls. And wow, we just found a level 15 Torchic here, one of the starter Pokemon. So if you are looking for a Torchic to add to your party, definitely come and spend some time in the Safari Zone here. I wonder if you can find any other starter Pokemon in the Safari Zone. It looks like our time's up already, but we did catch a decent amount of Pokemon there. But I think we should definitely go back out and explore any other routes that we missed. We didn't even go the other direction, so here it looks like the path is blocked. But we have found a Meowth level 25 and also Apom again. But I don't want any of those. We've already got a Meowth. And here we've encountered a level 27 Parasect, so that's a pretty strong bug-type Pokemon. We will try and catch it. And yes, we've caught it, so at least we've got something cool on our second haul. And it's actually a bug and ghost type. Here there's a little bridge that you can cruise across on your bicycle, but I think you need your other kind of bike. I don't think a Mac bike will do it. You need an Aqua bike. So we'll have to skip that little section or see if we can work around it and find another path that leads there. We encountered another Apom, and here we have found a rest house. So we might as well come in and chat to everyone. Let's see if they have any useful info for us. And then we'll continue on exploring and see where we end up. It looks like it's also a dead end here. So it's not really big, the Safari Zone. We've also found a little ledge there that leads up to some water. But now we've encountered a level 25 Girafarig, which is a cool one. We've caught it with our Safari Ball, and that is a normal and psychic type Pokemon. We might as well continue on exploring. We've just encountered a Wobbuffet, which is one of Team Rocket's Pokemon. And now we've encountered a Farfetch'd level 25. So there are loads of different Pokemon you can actually find in here, which is quite surprising. We are trying to catch Farfetch'd, but unfortunately it fled. So it looks like we might have explored most of the Safari Zone now. We might just have to swap our bikes to explore that other little area. But before leaving, we have found a Drowsy again, so we might as well try and catch it. We have thrown a couple Safari balls and it's just not going in. Drowsy has fled. And wow, you can actually find Pikachu here as well. So definitely come and spend some time in the Safari Zone exploring different areas of grass, because you can find some awesome Pokemon, including starter Pokemon like Torchic and Pikachu. I wouldn't be surprised if you can find some of the others. We are finishing off our Safari Zone adventure by catching a Doduo. But I think that's all we're going to do for the Safari Zone. When our steps run out, we'll go back to Lilycove. And there were a number of Team Aqua grunts around there, so I want to explore more of that. Maybe we can try and find where they're all hanging out. There might be a Team Aqua base somewhere. We didn't go down to the beach itself, so I think we should go down there and just have a look around. There's a boat or two in the water, and there's a little cave here. So I think that's quite suspicious. And yes, it's actually the Team Aqua hideout, but they're not letting us through just yet. So we have to go back to Route 122, I believe, and then make our way back to the Team Aqua hideout. But I think we're going to end off the video here. Thanks for watching.